Hello everyone. We're here with Factorio again. We're going to be playing the Tight Spot campaign. Yesterday we did the Transport Belt Madness. And we did a little bit of Tight Spot just to figure out how it worked. We're going to try this on normal. So let's do it. So from what I understand, the idea is to alter the area as you need it and get enough. You want to get a balance that's positive and also meet the demand within the time limit. Oh, sorry, we need 2,000 balance, Okay, so we're going to use money to get rid of the walls. We're going to use money to buy materials. That's pretty much it. So we do have burner mining drills, so we can buy these and we can buy coal to get that set up. Yesterday I was trying to deal with the furnace and whatever. I set up a furnace and electricity, but that seemed kind of expensive. So we might want to just deal with the burner drill for now. So let's do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make an area over here that we can input to this chest. This chest is going to be where we put all of our produce that we're going to be making. So we absolutely need the area around this to be good. So we're going to need to make 10 gear wheels, and we're going to get this balanced to 2,000. I think it's 10 coins per. I'm not sure. And I don't think I can sell anything back. So anything I lose here for the stone walls, I do get money back. Okay, that's good to know. So I can just get what I want, and then afterwards I'll just put down the walls in areas that I don't need. So let's see what we want to do. We want to buy... How much are these? So these cost 5 each. These cost 50. These cost 10. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to try to do this without electricity. So we're just going to use coal. So to do that, as far as I know, I can't actually... I have to set it up, and then I can't really touch it once I start it. So I can't like manually mine and then put in somewhere else. I might be able to do that, but now we might as well check. So let's buy... Let's buy 4 mining drills. And we'll just see if this works. We're going to input 1 coal into this, and then we'll see if we can take and move this somewhere else. So let's get another mining drill. Put it here. Sorry, I keep on trying to go to the crafting menu to buy stuff, but that's not what we do. So then we'll do that. We'll input it into a burner inserter, and then an assembly machine. Oh. To use an assembly machine, I absolutely need electricity. So it doesn't look like I can backtrack from here. So I guess there's another test if we can take the iron out of here and then make it by hand and then input it there. So we can try that. So let's start it. Yep. So I cannot take the coal out of here. Okay. So I want to restart. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make electricity. We're going to bring the electricity. How much is coal again? Coal is pretty expensive. So if possible, we'd like to drill that ourselves and feed it in. So this coal is closest to here for water. So we can put a pump here, put a boiler here, and then bring the engines down. That way we don't have to spend as much money on belts. Which strangely costs the same amount as coal. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's clear out this area. Cannot mine the tree. Interesting. Okay, so well, either way we're gonna have to buy these materials, so let's do it. Let's buy 2 steam engines. I think this is overkill for what we need, but I don't know how later levels will work, so we're just gonna try this like this. So that's gonna go there. Boiler. Gonna connect. Then we'll have 2 engines. Yeah, this tree's in the way. That sucks. Do I have pipes? There are pipes, but they're expensive. So we're just gonna deal with the one for now. We're gonna see if that's gonna be enough electricity for everything I need here. So let's get some. Let's buy 5 inserters. We'll buy 5 electric mining drills. Buy 1 assembly machine. And we'll buy 10 belts for now. So we're just gonna be inputting this here. I think that should work. Now we do need some starting coal for the electricity. So we're gonna buy 5 starter coal and put that in here. So once that goes, then all of this will follow. Okay, next we need to get to our iron area. So I'm going to set up 3 furnaces. Okay, that's going to go here. It's going to go here. And that's going to go there. I'm going to output the iron onto a belt. Well, how much are assembly machines? 30 each. I'm already kind of in a hole. I'm going to make 1 more. So we'll have these two going into this, and then we'll have one going here. And then from there, we will output that into here. And finally just bring this to the chest. Feels weird having to micromanage the number of belts I have. Okay. Keep opening up the wrong thing for this. Alright, so we're gonna put this here. That should be fine, and then we need to give everything electricity. And then one more. And then move this up. Then everything should have electricity. Okay, I have two going there, and then it should be fine. We're gonna have to put coal into here, so we'll put 10 each, I guess. I don't know how long this will last, but usually lasts a good amount of time. Whoops. We'll put... Did I say 10 each? Yeah, okay. Splitting has never been my strong point here, so let's see, we need 6. Miscounted. There we go. Nope. We'll just do this. We'll do all of this. Okay. This is better. This is way easier. 10. 10. Okay. So I think that's everything is good to go. So we'll output all these walls down. Get some money back. Can't put it there. Can put it here. Okay. Can I sell these? I don't think I can sell them back, so I overbuilt with 2 things, and that's fine. We have all that, so let's start it, see where we are. We're making good money. I think we'll make it as long as we keep our coal production up. Our coal. We're out of coal. Okay, so we're gonna need to add more coal. Just add it. Dang it. Light it one at a time, just so you don't have to worry about putting it. Okay, let's try that again. Still good on everything. It's 6 coal left. We don't have enough money. Oh. Okay. So what I think we can do is we can... Well, let's go at 1 times speed. Let's figure out what's going on. Okay, so this can take another one, it looks like. So we can check on that. Just checking something. All right. So, how's our electricity going? It's hard because I can't check production. It's definitely full. I think I could add this extra steam engine if I wanted to. Oh, I knew that, but problem here is this tree. So what we could do is I could put it down to the right a little bit. Put it right here. I have to use some extra belts, but I think that'll be worth it. So we want to get this extra power in. Make sure things are working at full efficiency. And I bought it already, so thinking cost. Okay. Buy more belts. This is the case, I can make it a straight line. Okay, and that should be fine. Okay, let's fill this back in with walls so we get our money back. Okay. So our problem here is that we're still not producing fast enough to make up this deficit. So I want another furnace and mining drill, I think. Let's make the room now, and then we can fill it back in later if I need to change it. Okay. So this is still getting resources. So I'm gonna put this here. Put these closer together so I can do that. Another furnace. Okay, then we'll buy an electric pole. One inserter. And then might be good. That might be fine. Okay. Wait, look at that, we made use of our belts. I'm gonna need to buy another electric pole though. Or not. Look at that, we got them all set. So I'm gonna take one, I'm gonna leave two in here. And I can put 10 in here, put 10 in here. So after the 10-minute period, there were 6 left. So that means I only used 14. So put 15 there, and I'll put that there. And let me take some of the excess here. We're penny bitching here. Okay. We have 1, 14, 15, 20. So we do have some excess. And I will spread around a little bit. Shoot. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. I think each of these have 16 in them, except for this one, that's fine. I could make it 16, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's fill back in our walls so we can get the money back. Can't put it anywhere else. Alright. Okay. So we ended up using all of our materials, other than our walls, which is pretty good. Let's see what this looks like. Still not enough money, huh? Let me just reload something real quick. Alright. So, what's our problem here? Slow this down. So, based on our rates before, I think this is fine. This one was producing about twice as much as this one before. So I think this is fine as is. Where can we save money? We have to have the power. How much is the steam engine is 50, so that's, even if I could sell it back, it's not really a big deal. There's still like 1,500 off. Hmm. I'm trying to think of what our problem here is, or how we can speed up our production. Our coal is fine. It just doesn't cost us as much as our deficit right now, so even if we could transfer some coal down here, that won't be helping us. So we absolutely need to have electricity because we need to have the electricity for the assembly machine. There's no other way to make it. So these three things are non-negotiable. This I don't necessarily need, but it's only 50. This is an okay setup because I need I'm saving belts and inserters, which are inserters, 10 each. Let's see how far we were off again. Okay, we're about 1,200 off. How much are underground belts? 20. It's not worth like changing these out. Or this even. Save me pennies. So it looks like my only hope would be to increase production here, because I don't think I can skimp out on these and make up for it. How would I increase production here? I need to use up more space, and each of these are, say, like 30, I think. I don't know how this number works, because like this is 19, this is 6. That's... maybe it has to do with how many squares it's attached to. I don't know. Either way. The only way I could fathom I could save more money instead of building more things is to have the steam engines on top of the coal, because I can't place walls there anyways. So I'd get my money back here. Technically this is a lot more money. I didn't realize that. See how much more. Eight. Whoa, 500. I made up 500 doing that. And selling these back won't do me anything. Looking at all my tools here. I don't think there's anything here that would help me. Let me make sure I'm using up all the coal. Or as much coal as I can, I guess. Yeah. They still have one coal on them, so that's... they're sufficiently pulled up. Next thing would be to move all this up and have my belt closer to this. I think that would be worthwhile. No, that wouldn't be. I say that because I know that building on top of the ore saves me money, technically. Because I'd have to take this away, and each of these are pretty expensive. This is pretty tricky. Okay, so I mean, I guess I don't have any choice. I just have to ramp up production. I could use this area to help me do that. Okay, we're gonna restart. I just really want to focus on getting our production here. Then I'll do the electricity afterwards. Again, I can just fill these back in by putting the walls back down. Okay, so this is the area that we have to work with. If possible, we'd like to put everything on top of the ores. So we're going to have one ore here. Okay. I'm just outlining this so I know where is saving me money and where is not. Okay. So let's do this. We're gonna just have 2 for now. We'll see if that'll work out. Use one assembly machine. Here. Then that will just output to the chest. Fortunately, I can't move this chest. I could move this over, just one, but that would cost me more walls, so I don't think that's worth doing. We have a long-handed inserter. See if this will work. That should work fine. Okay. Let's buy a couple of these. We'll buy 14 for each of these. Okay. So as far as I know, this is most optimal. So let's get our electricity set up. So right here, unfortunately I can't hit everything. I'm gonna need to do this. Oops. I think everything goes in that. Okay, and then we'll put one here, here, and then we can angle this. We're just gonna build one steam engine, hopefully. So let's build one pump, one engine, one boiler, one coal. Pump is there. Boiler is there. Engine is there. Okay. That should cover the belts. By 4 belts and an inserter. Burner inserters and inserters are the same price, so there's no point to figuring that out. Let's buy another belt. Put this in here. So I think that this is everything I need to get this to work. Only problem here is long-handed inserters are slower than the normal inserters, so there's a possibility that this could be slower output, but I think this is the most minimal I can make it. So we're just filling this back in because We don't need all this. Okay. Alright. So how's she run? We're only down 1k this time, so that's encouraging. I think we were down 2k on the other. That's not good. Yeah, so this is less efficient than having two sets of furnaces. Okay, well, we tried our best. We're gonna have to amp this up a little bit. See how this works. So we're gonna do the similar setup. Really wish you could see this working when you had it started. Like I can't look at this while it's doing the progress. I can look at it at the top right, but that's not as helpful for me because I want to see if it's saturated or not, or how quickly it's working. So based off of this, I really only need one mining drill. Because this is getting pretty saturated in terms of iron. There's 50 iron now, and this is going to stop working. I think. Yeah. So there's no need for this. This will save me on belts, but belts are relatively cheap, I'd say. They're 5 each. And each wheel is worth 10. This is working, right? Yeah. I wasn't aware they could go over walls. That's interesting. Okay, so how do we make this better? We could put production over here, have a belt down, have all these furnaces going, and then filter those back up. Or we can have all the furnaces here and then put them down here with assembly machines, and then bring those to the chest. Could do that. If anyone has any suggestions or anything, let me know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have one. Let me take a look at this again. I'm just going to have one miner, because this ramps up pretty easily, pretty quickly. So by 30 seconds, I'm already 7, 8 on both of these. That's extra iron that's not going to be used later. So if we wanted to increase efficiency, we can just have the one miner, put it onto a belt, and then feed several furnaces from that. And it'll take up less room than having both of these miners here. So I think that's what I'm going to try to shoot for here. So we're going to get rid of this. I'm going to move some of this stuff. So now we have to figure out how much we can fit on this area. Because again, we want to save money on non-ore areas. We lose money for picking up walls, basically. We can get that back by placing them down. And you can't place anything on ore. So basically this is just free space that I can't make money off of if I'm not using. So you want to maximize the amount of real estate that I put on the ore itself. So we're gonna definitely need more furnaces. So we're gonna start with 4. So what is the best orientation? I'll take 2 walls out here, but then I'll be able to move... I'll be able to put furnaces all around here and here. I don't think that's going to be that helpful because I'm going to need to use a lot of belt and inserters to ferry them down to wherever I'm going to put my assembly machines. So what I want to do is I'm going to put it up top here, and then I'll have 4 furnaces here, and then I'll just ferry it down. I think that might be more prudent here, so that's what we're going to do. Let's get some belts. We don't have enough belts, so I'll buy 10 for now. Let's see how many we can fit here. So we can put 4. We'll have inserters inserting them. No, I want it this way. Yeah. Okay, and then I need inserters to take them from the furnaces. I'm going to need 4 more inserters. Again, I don't know what the number is for or how to calculate how much. Okay, that number is just steadily going up, so it looks like the more I take away, the more they cost. Good to know. Okay. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to take inserters and we'll put them onto a belt. Or I can put them directly into the assembly machine. That could work too. There's going to be some lag startup time for this build because this needs to saturate all 4 of these furnaces. So at first it'll probably take like 20 seconds for it to fill them all up first. But I guess that's fine. So this takes a 3x3 space. Unfortunately, that doesn't fit here. I'm going to put more furnaces here, because I use up more of that space here. Oh, now I'm going to run into a problem because I'm not sure if the inserters will work. Like if there's an ore here, this will take it up first because it's closest in line, and I'm putting it into here. And then this will have 1 in it. What I'm worried about is this will keep on taking more and more, and then only this thing will be saturated. So we're going to test that out. Okay, no. So inserters only work when they're absolutely needed. So as long as it's not empty, it's going to let it pass by. So that's good. Okay, the next thing we can do is we can put these on a belt and put them to here, or with my assembly machine here, because again, we want to keep them on the ore as much as possible. So that's what I'm going to do. I think this is worth using the belts over, because instead of just putting it right here, not that there's any space to put it there to begin with, but I think it's worth putting it here instead, the belts, because it's making its way towards this area, which is where I'm going to need them anyways. And it doesn't take up that much room, I think. I'll fine tune it. I don't know. I'm probably making this a lot harder than it should be. But that's the fun of it, right? So let's get another inserter. And put that into there. And then we're going to have another belt line come up here. And then feed it in there with another inserter. I have it set up this way because this is going to be fed from the other assembly machine. What I could do is could put the assembly machine right here and just have these belts belted down. Or I could be smarter and put the furnaces here and then use the same belt to have two assembly machines. But then again, I'm going to be using up more space than I won't be using this space. It's difficult, guys. A lot to think about, efficiency-wise versus cost. At least the way that I'm thinking about it. And again, these cost the same amount as the burner drills, so there's no reason to not use them. They do mine faster. These do mine faster too, so I do get more real estate if I use these. That's worth thinking about, but then I have to power them with coal. We need around 14 coal, I believe, to power them correctly, which is 70. Avatar Dracul, thank you for the raid. Hi everyone. We're playing Factorio. We're trying to get this campaign done. Still on level 1 and not making too much progress, it looks like. So if anyone has any tips or anything, let me know. Hope you guys are doing all right today. All right, so we're going to try the furnaces down here first. And I'm kind of concerned because I'm not using up this area right here, which is some prime real estate. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I can just move this up, and then I can have all this up here. That'll save me some things there, because I'm not going to be mining 555, so it doesn't matter there. So I'm just going to move all this up. And hopefully, hopefully this is going to work. And then with this situation, I can actually put my assembly machine here. At least one of them. So this is actually better than I thought. We're gonna put one of them, might as well put two, I guess. Then I have this area to work with later for whatever. Okay, so we're gonna buy another assembly machine. Then we're gonna buy another inserter. Then some belts. Shoot, I didn't need to buy those belts. That's fine. If this is gonna work, it probably won't be down to the 75 credits I have here. So, not that concerned about it. Yet, at least. Okay, so with that should all be good. Let's make sure everything is powered. Well, that sucks. Better way to power this? Yes. No. No, there isn't. Yes, there is. Okay. Have a good stream? Well, thank you. Thanks again for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. We're struggling here. Okay, so we're gonna fill this in and we're gonna see how much better or worse this is. Because we can theory craft all day and it'll get us nowhere, I guess. So make sure that we have enough coal set. So we need to buy 28 coal. Okay. All right. Start. Let's go. Let's see it. That's not saturating fast enough. I'm sad. Okay. That's fine. Nope. Nope. Not gonna make it. But we're getting closer. 797. What can we do? How much are pipes? Pipes are 5 each. And how much am I getting? I'm only losing 5 for each wall, so it's not worth... I was thinking of bringing this over to here. Because technically that way I could directly input it. And that might be worth it. Because I can probably directly input the coal from here into the boiler. And then, depending on how I set it up, I could use this whole area for my engine. And then I could save this in the walls. So we can try that. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. But it'll be good to know. Because at this point I don't think we're going to make it. So bring this over. We'll have... put it here. And we'll have our mining drill come down. I think that works. And so we made Made some progress here. Only issue is that we need to get the pipes into that area. But it's gonna be tough because there's nothing here to get the water from. We're just gonna have to wrap it around and down, I guess. Okay, let's put our coal back. Fill in our spaces. And let's see how much that improved. Assuming it did improve. Okay, so I think we got around 100 coins from that. So that's good, I guess, but that's not anything to be that happy about. In terms of our excess things, we have 15, 25, 110, 120. I only used 3 walls, or took 3 walls away. That's interesting. So would I say 125, something like that? So even if I sold all this, this still isn't good enough. So again, we're back to where we started. I definitely need to have more production because this isn't cutting it for whatever reason. I don't think my electricity is the issue here. I don't think adding another steam engine will help. Although it'd be nice to check, but I can't really do that. It doesn't let me open this up while it's running. But it's full on steam. The performance thing confuses me a little bit, but it's green, so I'm just gonna say that's fine. Electricity on the poles are green, so I don't think that's an issue. We're getting water just fine. These are being just saturated, which is actually fantastic. This is great. Like, the moment it outputs, it gets more. So this is like ideal. So I actually don't think I could improve this at all without adding more. But the problem here is that I'm going to need to exponentially increase my production to make back what I'm going to take away with the walls. Let's see. So each iron gear wheel needs 2 iron plates. And each iron gear wheel gives me $10 or 10 coins, whatever. I'm trying to look at the opportunity cost on all of this stuff. They keep telling you don't do math on stream, but this is really making me do a lot of math on stream, so please don't think too badly of me. Let's see, this is 50. Each one of these is 50. 70. Furnace is R10, so it's 90. 110. 120. 130. So it's 130 for this whole setup right here. So I'm going to need to make 13 13 over the whole thing, which I think is very doable. Yeah. Okay, definitely. So I saw it was making around 160 or so. That's more than enough to cover the price of making this. And if I assume that each one of these are going to be, say 30 each to average out, that means I can take away more math. Oh no. So 160. I only need 13 to make this back. So let's say 140 to be generous. So I need to take less than 140 of walls to make it profitable, which is very doable. So I don't think I need to worry about that. So we're just gonna do it. Yeah, so these are averaging around, say, 20 by the time I get rid of all this stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very similar setup, except I'm going to and I need to look at the layout of the iron. So I basically want to double this whole thing. So I want to have 3, I want to have 4 across. The highest I can get this, let's look at iron from it, is here. Here. Buy 2 more. Let's buy 1 more. And I'll still get coal, or still get iron from this. And then I'll have all these put onto a belt. And then I'll have 8 furnaces. I think this could work. And if this does work, then again, it just goes to show that I think about this too hard. Because I could have just increased production, didn't have to worry about walls at all. And it would have been just fine. I probably should try 3 first. Should have done that before I bought the extra one. But we'll do 3 first, just to see how it works out. This is all fine. We don't need to change this. So let's go and do our belt. We can saturate 2 for each of these. So let's buy 2 more furnaces. Okay. And this should be fine. Okay. So with this, easily each of these should be able to get enough iron, hopefully. If not, I'll have to move the miner. I have to space the miners out better. But we'll just do this for now. And then each of these are going to be inputting into 1 assembly machine. Let's buy more. We need 6 more. Now we need 3 more. The chest is right here. So we might want dang it, we might have to push everything back 1. Because what I could do is I could do this, and do this. I guess that's what I'll do instead. That way, when this output sort of go down here, and then I'll put 2 inserters on both sides. It's a little more wasteful than I think I could make it, but we're just trying stuff out, seeing if it'll work. We need 3 more. Get rid of that. Put that in. And then I think that should be fine. Let's get everything pulled up. I think I can move this down, maybe. Okay, and that should cover. Dang it. Okay, well, I can just move this over. Not a big deal. Oh. It's 1 off, of course it is. We'll move this down. Okay, now we have everything covered. This should work. We need to get our coal situation set up though. So let's do that. It's 14 for each. $14 there, 14 here, 14 here. And we need to buy 14 there. I almost thought I bought too much. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. Let's fill in our walls. Get all of our money back, hopefully. Using this setup, we're using about 1,000 more, looks like. Which is fine, because again, we need to be making, or we make 160, well, so 1,600 more per each set, it looks like. So, this should be fine, hopefully. I think we did it. Thank goodness. Finally, that took almost 2 hours. So, yeah,